How did working on martial arts film in Hong Kong change you and shape you as an actor?
Oh, it was a great experience, you know. I had to learn the Chinese style movement because I learned in Japan, and then the style is a little different. And also international project was the first time for me. So I learned so many things and I really enjoyed it.
Since The Last Samurai, you played in many American films portraying traditional and iconic Japanese characters. I wonder what drove you to these roles?
Since The Last Samurai, you know, sometimes Japanese samurai role or Yakuza role, and sometimes not necessarily carrying the Japanese culture, you know, just no action, drama, like James Ivory movies. But I really enjoyed both. And then especially, I learned the action just for acting. I'm not a, you know, martial artist per se, so I just learned for acting from child actor. So basic thing is an actor. So action is just one of the skill for me. So if the script need me to, or director need me to do action, I will do by myself every time. But if not, good drama, I'm happy to do, you know, without action, of course. So it depends on the script or project. But for me, with action, without action, doesn't matter.
In recent years, you focused mostly on the American productions and stepped away from the Asian cinema. I wonder what motivated this decision?
I started filming in Hollywood. I realized what's the difference, or how can we work together and create much more better movies or TVs. So I didn't want to be just a guest for US. That's why I moved to LA from Japan. Then try to commit to deeper and deeper, and working together, learning each other. And then in the future, I don't want to keep the wall between East and West. So break the wall, make a bridge. That was my mission after The Last Samurai. So that was a kind of motivation. Keep doing. I knew we cannot change anything, just one movie or TV show. Just keep hitting. Try. Then little by little, doors open more and more. That's why, you know, Szogun was a big chance to, you know, open much more wider, and then bring Japanese story or talent introduced to the world. So first stepping stone we created.
I really cannot wait for the second season of Szogun, and I wonder how will it differ from the first one?
Biggest change is no more novels. We used at the end of the season one everything, but we know the history. We have models, so we know what happened after that. So we carrying the taste of James Clavell's novel, but writers have more freedom. So our creation keep going, and it's not a history textbook, you know, it's a fictional entertainment. So we know the way to storytelling. So I can't wait to see the first draft.
When you decided to take part in the Szogun series, did you feel that the original series from the 1980s needed like a modern remake?
Yeah, we tried to fitting for the modern audience, so big difference from 80s to now. You know, sushi bar every corner in the world, and then easy to research. So we tried to make good script for the modern audience. So not only blue eyes, through blue eyes, we put a lot of Japanese eyes into the script, so showing from both sides, and then this time put the subtitle for the Japanese dialogue, so equally we can understanding each other and matching for modern audience. So that's why we had to make authentic as much as possible.
Do you remember how was the original series in 1980s received in Japan?
Yeah, it was a big success and a news. Of course, I watched too.
Many people consider you a modern-day Toshiro Mifune, and I wonder, what do you think about it? And was he an inspiration for you?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you. Of course, I grown up with his movies, but I'm not, mimicking him and then not following him. Just one of my favorite, respect. So if people say like that way, I'm so happy and thank you.
You've mentioned that the character you play in Shogun was your childhood hero, and I wonder why was that? What was the reason?
To take that role?
Yes, and why he was the inspiration for you?
Yeah, the model of Toranaga, real Shogun Ieyasu, was my hero since I was a kid, because he, stopped the war period and then created the peaceful era for 260 years. That's why he became a hero. And also his patience taught me a lot after I read his book. So I wanted to play this role. And finally, I got an age to play Sekigahara era. So it was a big chance. Almost the same age now. So season 2, season 3, and then finally time has come for me. And then playing himself is a return to him, because he taught me a lot as a human being, as an actor as well.
There's time for the last question, I think. For you, is it easier or more challenging to play the character you admire? The character in Shogun, of course.
Yeah, but each project or character, I'm taking different approach. But this time I've done the producing as well. So before I'm standing in front of the camera, I prepare everything. So much more comfortable than usual, and just be there as a character and then react to others very simply. So it was easier than usual.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.